All right, well, my name is Andy Chan, and I'm with Bright Rudder Aviation, and today I'm excited to talk to you about a new program we're launching here today and Saturday at our open house at the Inverness Airport, the $5,000 Professional Pilot Pathway. And this is a huge step forward. No one else in the country is doing this. And aviation, of course, is nationwide, but around the world as well, and no one else is doing this program. So we're really excited to launch this. So who is Bright Rudder Aviation and what do we do? Well, we're founded in 2016 by two graduates from UCF, myself and my business partner, Charles Lawson. Our mission is to make flight accessible to all. That's a big challenge because flight training is extremely expensive. And our big, hairy, audacious goal is to become one of Citrus County's largest employers. So what do we do? We're the fixed base operator. We manage the Inverness Airport, including fuel sales, aircraft and sales, car rental. We do flight training from primary, advanced, agricultural, and aerobatic. And most recently, we're getting into the commercial aviation parts business. Here on the side, you can see a picture of the Inverness Airport. There's over 340 acres at the Inverness Airport, including the business park. And we manage it on our operational day-to-day business. We have a 5,000-foot long runway, and it's a great opportunity for Inverness and Citrus County to expand economically. Here's a picture of the nice building that Citrus County built for us, costing $1.5 million. A picture of our fleet almost a year ago. Today we have 15 aircraft. There's only a handful in that picture. So what is the problem? Why am I here in front of you today? So Boeing, a world leader in aircraft manufacturing, forecasts unprecedented 20-year demand for pilots. You can see in the bottom right-hand side there's a demand of 804,000 pilots across the world, 212,000 here in North America. So you can see demand far outweighs supply. We have 800,000 pilots needed. Currently, we have less than 400,000 pilots in the workforce. We're going to have twice as many commercial aircraft in the future, and the cost of becoming a commercial pilot today is more than $60,000. Raise your hand here if you have $60,000 to spend on a child or grandchild for their flight training. So why is it so expensive? On average, it's $250 an hour to fly an airplane, and you need 250 hours to become a commercial pilot. On top of that, you cannot get a student loan to become a pilot. Let's say you want to be a doctor or lawyer, you can get that. The solution, we've come up with the $5,000 Professional Pilot Pathway. It utilizes existing FAA regulations to reduce the required time from 250 down to 25 hours. That's 10% of the requirement. And you start, it's a 4-year program. You start earning in year 2 for the students. Stage 1, we're going to start with ground school. The way this is going to work is we're going to maximize hands-on training, and we're going to maximize our ground training. So students will begin teaching on the ground before they even touch the aircraft. Think of the way NASA does their training. NASA pilots spend very little time in the space shuttle, but they do a lot of ground training. Here's an example of our simulator that we use. It's a low-cost simulator on purpose. This simulator is FAA approved and can be used towards logging countable flight time. This costs the students $0 to utilize, and that's a huge cornerstone of our project. Stage 2, the way we get around or not around, but the way we're going to do this is motor gliders are basically airplanes, but they're categorized as motor gliders under FAA regulations. And this is an example of the motor glider we're going to use. This is Pipistrel. It's manufactured in Italy. It's the first aircraft we're buying brand new, and this is the way that we're going to be able to get students and get them earning after 25 hours of flight time. And that's a huge, huge thing. No one else in the country is doing this. Stage 3 is airplane training. At airplane training, you go through your private, your instrument, your commercial, and certified flight instructor for airplane. This does require 250 hours, but you get those hours while other people are paying for you to get those hours rather than you paying out of pocket. And that's where the $5,000 comes from. Here's an example of one of our students. In our 1946 Piper Cub, one of our primary aircraft that we use today, this is over Central Florida, and this is one of the airplanes that we will continue to use. It's a workhorse of an airplane. It flies over 100 hours a month, and it was built in 1946. Stage 4 is professional instructor. You go on and get your instrument certification, your multi-engine instructor, and guess what? After 1,500 hours, that 18-year-old pilot, after 4 years, can go and make 6 figures in their first year with $5,000 out of pocket. So that's really good. This is an example of the multi-engine trainer we're going to use. This is a Diamond aircraft, very beautiful aircraft. Cost of about $1.5 million. We don't have one of these just yet, but this is what the program is going to require, and we're going to be making large investments into Citrus County. At the end, this is where the students are going to be sitting. Is right seat in a commercial jet, again, making more than 6 figures with only $5,000 out of pocket. No one else is doing this, and we're super excited because the opportunity is great. Flying is a dream, and we can help those students make it a reality. We want to invite you to our open house this Saturday at the Inverness Airport, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. All of our aircraft are going to be on display. We're going to have aircraft rides, we're going to have seaplane rides, we're going to have the fire department there, Citrus County Mosquito Control, Citrus County Sheriff Office, Bounce House, a lot of fun live music. And again, my name is Andy Chan, introducing the $5,000 professional pilot pathway. If you have any questions, reach out to us, but thank you for having us here.